A ghost story that sounds completely unbelievable but is entirely true. I'll go first.
Yeah, sure. Yep. I have a few ghost stories. They spook me the fuck out, right? So here's the story. I've told it before, but for the internet, here you are. I was in Puerto Rico. I think I was in my junior year of high school. And I was looking for colleges. I was looking at what colleges I wanted to go to. And my uncle and I, we take this little trip. We're on the island already, and we're, traveling to wherever it is that we have to go. And we stop at an Airbnb before Airbnbs were a thing. You know what I mean? This was like years ago. And it's an elderly couple. They've got to be, they got to be like late 60s, late 70s, early 80s. And maybe not that old, but like super, super up there. And, we come across the sighting and we see like, oh, okay, cool. We'll stay here for a few days. They had a duplex, but it wasn't a side-by-side duplex. It was an up-and-down duplex. So they say, hey, we're going to go visit family in whatever part of the island they're going to. And they say, no, you guys can stay here. This is the set rate, blah, 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 blah. And they give us the rules of the house, right? Okay, cool. Me and my uncle, we oblige. We pay them half up front. Cool. They leave. Now, at this point in time, I am not old enough to go live the nightlife in PR, not yet. I'm at the space. I'm at the place. My uncle goes out. He goes to the bar and he's like, "Hey man, just fucking behave." And I'm like, "Cool." I got my Xbox. I got my phone. I'm talking to my homies. We're playing fucking, I don't know, whatever game was out back, Halo, whatever. And eventually, time passes and it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I hear just this knocking. Or like this tapping, rather, is what it was. It was just this tapping noise. And this tapping noise, no matter where I went in the house, the noise sounded close to me, but I was never close enough to the noise to know that that's where the noise was. Does that make sense? Like, no matter what room I was in, it was the same volume, but it never, let me know that I was close to what was making the noise, right? Something in Jesus Christ. It's something in the walls. It's something in the... It's like a heater. It's not gonna... And I fucking freak out, right? Because it's just been, that's just been this, right? And I'm freaking the fuck. I run to the room. I shut the door. I've never yelled louder. Slam the door. I call my uncle. I'm like, hey, dude. Hey, some shit is fucking going on. I need help. He goes, you're just being a chump. You're being a lame. I'll be home. Not worry about it. He comes home. It's like 5 in the morning. Of course, the noise stops. Noise has stopped now until the next night comes around. I'm like, hey, Unc, don't leave me. I'm terrified. Now, mind you, that those noises happened all night until my uncle got home. Repeat, night number 2, my uncle stays, okay? On 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock. You hear it, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I'm not doing nothing. Come to the room with me. And we hear the noise. We walk around the house. And we freak the fuck out. And this goes on all night. This goes on all night. All night. This goes on. And we are freaking the fuck out. The 3rd day comes around and we're ready to fucking go. We are ready to go. As a matter of fact, we don't even stay in the house the 3rd day. We get whatever sleep we can, and we're out on the fucking town the entire day, okay? We call the people whose house it is. They come back, right? And my uncle pays them the rest of the money. They ask how the stay was. And we're like, oh, well, it was relatively good, right? The house didn't burn down. It didn't catch fire. But the fuck is this noise? What are we doing? So the husband, he kind of looks he looks distraught when he turns around and goes inside the house. And the wife starts to tear up and she goes, well, what happened? And my uncle goes, well, we were fucking sleeping and we heard this tippity tappity tapping. Boom, 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 boom. And then somebody fucking just aggressively just strummed a fucking guitar. And this lady, the one with fucking goosebumps, this lady says to me and my uncle, she goes, I am, motherfucker. She goes, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. We should have told you about her. And me and my uncle go, what did that mean? You should have told about her. What did that mean? Their daughter, okay, this was 60 years before. I don't know. The daughter was fairly young. She was 10. She would jump rope. Okay, so also let me preface. Everywhere in Puerto Rico, is tile floor. You're very rarely going to find a rug floor. She was jumping rope. She was jumping rope. Wearing socks inside the house on tile, she clipped herself and fell down the steps. And her father used to play in a band. Guess what he played? The guitar. The little girl tripped over the fucking jump rope, stumbled down the steps, and broke her neck on her father's guitar. And that's what we heard all night. I'm so sorry. Thank you.